to GR Flooring.
Thank you.
How are you doing this fine day?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great.
Good.
So how can I help you?
I'm actually thinking about some carpet. I'm not still sure if that's still a thing. Do you guys still sell carpets?
You know, carpet is still a very big portion of our business. Even with all the different technologies in vinyl plank, hardwood, tile, there's something about the fuzziness, the warmth, the softness. It's just carpet really works well in a lot of different areas. We do a lot of bedrooms, a lot of basements, and of course the stairs for different reasons.
Okay, perfect.
So where are you thinking about doing this flooring?
I'm thinking about doing my basement.
Excellent. Okay. Are you thinking of doing the stairs to the basement as well, or just the basement itself?
Might as well. So it matches.
Perfect. So have you been looking at carpet lots yet? Do you know what you're looking for? Do you have any idea about it?
I've looked at a few, but really the only thing I know is that I like that it's fuzzy.
Okay, excellent. So when we start looking at carpet, there are three main fibers that we're using, three
Okay.
main types of carpet. Of course, there are more, but the three main ones. The first would be a polyester or PET. That's the most economical. It's great for stain resistance, but it's not the most durable.
Okay.
Okay. Then there's the nylons. Now, nylons are phenomenal for durability. And if you see a home from the 80s or 90s and the carpet still looks pretty good, that's definitely going to be a nylon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because the polyesters, we're looking typically 10, 15 years before we need to replace, whereas the nylons can go for a long time. Now, the downside, though, to the nylon is that while it's very durable, it's horrible for stain resistance. That's why they started coming out with the different coatings and stain protectants that they put onto the carpet.
So do those coatings actually work then?
They actually work phenomenally well. Now, with carpet, you are supposed to get it professionally cleaned every 12 to 18 months. And the reason for that is because just the act of walking on it, the oils from our feet and different things spilling on there can actually start making the floor look prematurely worn.
Oh, okay. That makes
It
sense.
actually toughed it down. The downside, though, is when we're doing the steam cleaning or this extraction cleaning, a nylon coating will actually be eaten or removed from the floor slowly. So after 2 to 3 cleanings, that stain protection is pretty much gone.
Okay, that makes
Then
sense.
if you spill anything acidic, be it red wine, mustard, something like that, it can actually permanently stain the carpet and there's really no getting it out.
Okay. That's good to know.
Okay. Then there's triexta. Now triexta is as durable, if not more durable than nylon. It's as stain resistant, if not more stain resistant than poly.
Ooh.
It's the only new technology in carpet fibers in the last 50 some years.
Seriously?
It was created about 8-9 years ago by DuPont. Mohawk's the only company that carries it, but it works phenomenally.
Perfect.
Now, in your basement, what kind of wear and tear does it get? You lots of kids, lots of pets.
Well, my fiance has people over every Sunday for football and periodically through the week all the time.
Okay. So are we worried about their traffic? Are they eating downstairs? Or are
I'm
they...
more so worried about spilling, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
They're not the greatest for that.
Okay. Well, as we discussed with the different fibers, the best for spilling would be a triexta carpet.
Okay, perfect.
The downside to that, though, is that if we go to a pure triexta, it can really get expensive. Are you thinking of wanting to spend a lot of money into your basement, or is this something you just want it looking pretty? And
Not
lasting?
overly. I'm looking to doing the rest of my flooring down the road, and I'd rather spend more money doing that than in the basement, which is just him and his friends that get to see it. So,
That sounds good.
yeah.
So, one of the really nice things with Mohawk's triextas is that they also have a lot of blends, meaning it'll be a percentage of triexta than a percentage of poly. So that allows us to get closer to the poly prices, but give us a little bit more durability than the normal stuff, and again, with the wonderful stain resistance.
Perfect.
So this one right here, this is what they call the Simply Gray. This is one of our most popular carpets. It is a 75-25, meaning it's 75% polyester, 25% triexta.
Okay.
And it comes in all sorts of nice colors.
Nice.
Like I said, it's one of our most popular. Is this kind of looking for the really fuzzy look on there?
Well, my only concern is my parents' place, they have carpets on the stairs.
Right.
And right in the middle, there you could completely see where everyone's been walking. It's completely worn out.
Right.
Is this going to do that there?
Well, yes and no.
Okay.
Okay, so you're right. The stairs, that middle 18 inches, that gets really all the traffic. Okay. Now, the taller the pile, so something like this Simply Gray has the pretty tall piles there, it will flatten down in the center, then it comes back up when you vacuum.
Okay.
Okay. That being said, there's other types of products. So here's what we call a Saxony. Now, if you notice here, they're all cut the same height.
Yeah.
And they're quite a bit denser. Like the piles are actually closer together. Okay? So this would be giving a little bit more forgiving wise for that crushing down. The downside to it, to hit that same price point as the Simply Gray, we're now 100% polyester. So this will show less wear, but actually longevity of the floor, the Simply Gray, even though it requires vacuuming to get it back to looking new again, it will wear better.
Okay.
And of course, the best wearing are what we call the old Berbers, right?
Right.
Where it's 100% loop.
Oh, this looks a lot nicer than it did back in the day.
It's the technology, the looks that they're using is always improving.
Wow.
So then it's
perfect.
just a balance of this will look better longer, but technically something with a dragster will actually last longer.
Oh, perfect.
Okay?
I think I still like the fuzzy though, not gonna lie.
Nothing wrong with fuzzy.
Now, I've had a few friends of mine tell me to ask about carpet pad because they're telling me that carpet pad is actually more important than carpet.
And while I've heard that many times myself, I wouldn't totally say that's true.
Okay.
It's really a mixture. One side is not necessarily more so than the other, okay? Because with pads, we're trying to find a balance. The softer the pad, the less durable it is. So pad will only last a certain amount of time, just like the carpet does. So if we go with a very, very soft pad, a low weight to it, it'll actually disintegrate faster than have to get replaced. Okay. So we carry 3 different main types of pad. So we, of course, carry your extremely inexpensive chip pad. It's very soft. You feel
Yeah,
on there,
you can definitely see that.
but it's very light. So again, this will wear out faster, realistically, than the carpet will last.
Okay.
We then have what we call our standard pad, which again is a chip foam. Chip foams are very good. It's recycled furniture and things like that. Very environmentally friendly. But you'll notice it's thicker and it's a little bit more dense.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay?
Wow.
The nice thing with it, it will last longer. But of course, because it's denser, it doesn't have as much softness to it.
Makes sense.
Okay, and then finally we have our what I would call our upgraded pad, and this is actually a memory foam.
Ooh.
Very similar to the mattresses and the pillows, where it has quite a bit of density, but it compresses down with your feet.
So it still has that softness to it then.
Exactly, it's a little different on there.
I could take a nap on that.
And then with all of these, now they all have a scrim or a coating of plastic on top.
Okay.
Okay, now the scrim is to give us a spill resistance. Because again, with the spilling on there, all will go through the carpet. Even if with the triaxes and everything, it will still go between the fibers. So if you don't have a very good spill guard on the top, it will actually soak through and start, I can't say molding, but it'll start causing issues with your subfloor.
Okay.
Whereas as we step up a level, like this memory foam stuff that we're using here, I put water on it, literally cups of water, and it will dry before anything soaks through it.
Oh, wow.
So it's, again, that whole cost benefit. Now, going with a good pad and a pretty darn good carpet is a great choice if you're trying to save some money but still get the benefits of the spill resistance and that softness.
Perfect. That's great. Thank you so much.
Well, my pleasure.